Alright, welcome back to another NBA2K15 MyGM with the Denver Nuggets, and we are finally trading Ty Lawson away. We're trading him away for Damian Lillard. I looked at this trade many times. I'm like, it's more realistic than the Derrick Rose trade. And I'm like, I'm hoping that New York Knicks pick doesn't turn out to be anything big. Because if it is, then I don't care really. Because Damian Lillard, I feel, is worth the first round pick. And Ty Lawson sucks. So, we're trading him. But now that he's gone, we got a new starting lineup for this game because Gallinari still is injured. We did trade Wilson Chandler. I don't remember who he's for. You'll see in the next episode who we end up getting for him. But right now, we got Quincy Miller, as you can see, is starting for us this game. So that's good for us. Still got Gary Harrison. We do. We ended up keeping the roster sort of the same, other than those two moves of Wilson Chandler, Darrell Arthur, and Damian Lillard being and Ty Lawson being traded away. We did get Damian Lillard, the other guy. I cannot remember who we got. Oh, we got Caron Butler. That's right. We got Caron Butler for him, a veteran on a 1-year contract, very little money, and he can shoot. So if we need, we can bring him in if, say, someone starts not playing good. As you can see, he's right there, 31. As you can see right here, Damian Lillard is being brought out for his first game for the Denver Nuggets, wearing number 1, not number 0. Number 0, I felt, was not a good number for him here. So I put him in number 1. Number 1 was his college number at Weber State. And so we're trying to get a good game. Trying to get a win with Damian Lillard, our first game. Right here, we pass it out, and Quincy Miller hits at 3. So right now, we're looking good. I'm playing the San Antonio Spurs because it is the first matchup of the Denver Nuggets and Spurs this season. And we're trying to get a win against the defending champions. Get one up on them, you know. And it is the first game of Lillard, so I figured, why not? Right here, Thiago Splitter is just going to blow by Gary Harris. Nice job, Gary Harris, trying to reach in. Thiago Splitter decided to take it to the hoop as soon as he reached. That's smart by us. But we're in this game still, which it's only been like 2 minutes, but we're not necessarily known for staying in games with good teams. Right here, first shot with Lillard. It took me a little learning point to get to know his shot, but get that out of here, dude. Tony Parker thought he was going to get an easy one on the break, and Free just sent that crap back. But as you can see, we're only down 1 point right here. Lillard goes into the basket. Gets denied, but there is a foul on Kawhi Leonard. And his free throw is slow. Free throws were super slow. I thought we were going to miss one because they are that slow. But we ended up making them, which is good. And the good thing about that is those were his first 2 points with the Denver Nuggets, his new team. And Lillard's going to be here a long time. We're going to bring him back. I don't know if he's got an extension already. The Portland Trailblazers already signed him to one. If not, we're signing him to one. Don't worry. Right there, he gets the block on Tim Duncan. Right here, going to get a rebound, closing off that defensive possession. And Quincy Miller, we're going to drive to the paint with him. Try to get a foul or some points. No foul, no points. And Ginobili's out on the break again. Ginobili had a great game. Right there, a nice flashy pass to Tim Duncan. And we're down 1. Now the starters are in. We're down 5. But Ginobili had a really good game. Like, he had 25 points, I think it was. I was like, dude, how am I supposed to stop this? And Gallo's still coming off the bench because he's still injured. Gallo, why are you still? He needs to stop being injured. Like, it's been one. This is only his one injury all season that he's had, and it's lasted like 2 months now. So whenever he feels like coming back would be great, because we need his perimeter shooting. That, if you're asking, that is why Quincy Miller is starting, because he had such a good game last game. If y'all didn't see that episode, you'll understand. If you didn't, you don't know why. But if you saw it, you understand exactly why he's starting. But he's good from perimeter. He can attack, and he's just a really good player for us. I'm pretty sure we're going to sign him back next season. But right there, what the hell, Afala? You don't want to catch the ball? I thought you were one of those people that always complain you don't get enough touches. Then we give you the damn ball and you decide to give it back to the Spurs. So what could have been us getting 2 to 3 points turns into them getting a chance to go up more points. So great. Just everything by us. Great teamwork. A foul can get a rebound, but he won't catch the ball. Right there. We take like a leaning / fading 3, but I wanted just to stop. But this game, if you play, you know exactly what the problem is. 2K makes you take like leaning shots, but you just want to sit there and take a standing shot. But right here, Lillard putting on the moves. He's got Green on him. Green not the best defender, and look at Lillard just take off. Ooh, Lillard! I did not know he had ups like that. But we're trying to make Lillard. I want to make Lillard and Gary Harris are like star backcourt. Have like one of those backcourts. I'm trying to think of an example of a backcourt. I guess the Spurs had a really good backcourt back with, what was it? It was, Tony Parker and Ginobili in their prime. When they were in their prime, that was a great backcourt. Oh, but people like Curry and Klay Thompson, John Wall and Bradley Beal. You know what I mean? Like, people like that. I would not say Kyrie and Dion because I don't want those kind of problems with locker room problems. I'd rather just have, like, Curry and Klay where Klay knows his role. Beal knows his role. Wall knows his role. It's just got to know your role and you all can be successful. But I'm hoping to get that with Gary Harris and Damian Lillard. We also still have free agency in this coming up in the offseason, so I don't know who we're going to target in there. It all depends on how the season ends. Because, as you're seeing, this is the last game I did play. I don't really play ahead of games. Right there, I did not think... The reason we passed it back out to Larry Sanders is because I didn't think we got the... Okay. Quincy, can I finish my commentary real quick? But we passed it out because I didn't think he caught the ball. So I was like trying to get it back as soon as I could. But we did catch the ball, so we could have gotten points easier. But, I mean, I'll take that nice dunk by Quincy Miller. As you can see, Quincy Miller's hit all 3... Well, he's hitting 3 or 4 of his threes. And he's missed only like 3 shots all game. Right there, good defense by the Manimal. Hands up defense, no foul calls. And we're tied up with the Spurs. Right here, we can try to take the lead. And we do with Damian Lillard. This game, because I didn't understand how to use his shot very well, we were attacking the basket a lot more with Lillard than I probably will. Well, I probably will now that I know we can. But probably more than you'll see us do in the next couple. And then rest of the games we play with him throughout the GM seasons. Just because I didn't know his shot. And once I start knowing it, it will be easier to get shots off and make them. But we're down 7 at this point. Not starting off the third quarter very well. But we got to fight through it. We got to become a team that doesn't just, we're down, we're out the game. We got to become one of those resilient teams and just be relentless on coming back and not just give up so easily. Right there, Fareed, really. Of all things, you want to foul him, just let him get the rebound. Don't go fouling. That gives you chances to get out the game faster. But we got to stay in the game, try to stay in instead of just giving up. I feel like our team gives up a lot more than a lot easier than we should, and it's just not good for the team. Right there, we get a nice block by Larry Sanders, though. And right at this point, we're still in the game. I mean, it's the start of the third quarter. Right here, a bad shot with Lillard. We gotta be smarter. Right there, I'm just sitting around. I don't know what I was doing. But it's just, we gotta be smarter with what we're doing. We gotta stop trying to do all this stuff instead of just focusing on the game. Once again, Gary Harris leaves Ginobili wide open. Gary Harris is terrible. Like, I want to keep him starting, but I feel like he's probably the main part that we lose a lot of games. He doesn't shoot well. He doesn't defend well. And at the shooting guard, I need that person that can just knock it down. So, I mean, depending on how he plays, I think we might actually bench him for a couple games just to see if we win that game. Because if we win that game, then obviously we're having problems with him, not everyone else. Because we play good. Everyone plays good but him. He always is missing shots. He's missing wide open shots. He's not playing defense at all. Like, terrible defense. If you ever watch his off-ball defense, when I'm not controlling him, he's terrible. So, I feel like we might start a follow one game, or maybe even start Caron Butler or somebody, just because I'm sick and tired of him playing so terribly. It's really getting on my nerves, because we're trying to build him up, but he's doing so crappy. I'm like, it's not helping our team. So it's a team thing. We can't be so based on one player and trying to do something with that player, because we can easily replace Gary Harris or put him on the bench and have him develop there. So next game, he is going to be coming off the bench, I'm pretty sure. I'll probably just bench him and see how he does in like a 7th, 8th man role. Because at this point, we got all our players in check, and he's not helping. Right there, Steve Nash. Thanks for blowing the layup, Steve. Oh, this game. Steve Nash, why? You got to get better. Right here, good defense on Ginobili. And we're only down 5. So, after being down a lot more, we're down 5 starting the 4th quarter. So, we're still in it. We have a chance to come back. We can't fall apart, which we hopefully don't. Right there, Lillard hits the shot. Thank gosh. Lillard gets some buckets for us. And we're down 3, so we're not playing bad. If we would like to have a better matchup than Larry Sanders and Ginobili, would be helpful. But we're just not playing good defense and not focusing on offense enough. Right here, Gary Harris played pretty good defense. He just wasn't there for one step that Ginobili took, and that step cost us some defensive stops. And now we're down 5 again. So every time we get closer, we just fall back. Right there, I thought we were going to get a bad pass, but right here, our playbook, our coach calls the worst plays in the world. Like, we're always posting people up. Why the heck, with a team with no post players, always posting people up? We need to get shooters. We need to start shooting shots, getting plays called that can get our shooters open. But our coach isn't smart enough to realize this. Right there, they're going to get free throws. At this point, we're down 10. It's the end of the game, basically. We're not coming back. We're just taking shots to take shots, hoping to come back. But we're not gonna, which is probably obvious at this point. But, I feel we played a pretty good game. I do think Gary Harris is going to come off the bench for the next game, just because it's terrible, these losses that we're getting. It's not helping us. We need to get a win. This team needs to win. We're like 6-17 on the season. But, we do what we can. At this point, last possession of the game. That's going to be all for this game. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more soon.